Hello and welcome. Today we are going to discuss the problem missing a point, right? So let us first read the question. So the question says shape has n axis parallel rectangles in a 2D Cartesian coordinate system. That means sides of the rectangle are parallel to 2D are parallel to axis parallel. They are parallel to x-axis and they are parallel to y-axis, right? These rectangles may intersect, but it is guaranteed that all their foreign vertices are pairwise distinct. Unfortunately, Safe lost one vertex, and up until now, none of his fixtures have worked. Although putting an image of a point on a milk cartoon might not have been the greatest idea after all, so therefore he gave you the task of finding it. You are given the remaining 4 and minus 1 points, and you should find the missing one. So we have given they have given the 4 and minus 1 points of the rectangle, and we have to find the missing point of any one of the rectangle, right? Because there is only one missing point. So let us also read the input format. So the input format says the first line of the input contains a single integer t denoting the number of test cases. The description of t test cases follows. The first line of each test case contains a single integer n. Then 4 and minus 1 line follow. Each of these lines contains two space separated integers x and y denoting a vertex x comma y of some rectangle, right? The output which we have to print is for each test case print a single integer containing two integers x and y, the coordinates of the missing point. It can be proved that the missing point can be determined uniquely. The constants of this problem are t, that is the number of test cases, can be up to 100, and that is the number of rectangles, can be up to 2 into 10 to the power 5, and minimum value of x coordinate can be up to minus 10 to the power 9, and the maximum value of x coordinate can be up to 10 to the power 9, right? Same goes for y. The sum of n over all the test cases does not exceed 2 into 10 to the power 5, right? That means for all the test cases, the total value of n can be will not exceed 2 into 10 to the power 5, right? So here the test case is given. So let us try to understand the input. 1, that is the number of test case, and for each test case there is n, that is the number of rectangle, and for n rectangle we are given 4 and minus 1 point. So here the rectangle is 2, so the number of rectangle are 2 here, so there will be 4 and minus 1, that is 7 points will be given to us, right? So let us try to understand this image and let's see what is the missing point for this test case, right? So for the given input, these are the 7 points which are given to us, right? You can clearly see that these 4 points are forming a rectangle, right? From this image we can see clearly that these 4 points are forming a rectangle, and for this rectangle the point 2 comma 2 is missing, right? So 2 comma 2 is going to be the answer for this test case, because 2 comma 2 is the missing point for this rectangle, right? So let us try to understand the question with this example, right? So let us assume we have a rectangle, and the lower left corner of the lower left coordinate of the rectangle is a comma b, and the upper right coordinate of the rectangle is c comma d, and all other coordinates are a comma d and c comma b, right? So if you see here, we can see clearly that every x coordinate and every y coordinate of this rectangle appears exactly 2 times, right? We can see here a comma a, that is a, the x coordinate a appears exactly 2 times, the x coordinate c appears exactly 2 times, the y coordinate d appears exactly 2 times, and the y coordinate b appears exactly 2 times, right? So this is the condition we can use for solving the problem, right? In the problem statement they have mentioned that every point is pairwise distinct. What it means? It means that if you take any two vertex of any two triangle, sorry, it will not be triangle, it will be rectangle, right? So if we take any two vertex of any two rectangle or same rectangle, if we take any two vertex of any two rectangle or same rectangle, let's say xi comma yi and xj comma yj. So the pairwise distinct means if, let's suppose xi and xj are equal, then yi and yj will not be equal, right? And if yi and yj is equal, then xi and xj will not be equal. That is all the vertex are distinct, right? So this is the idea behind the pairwise distinct, right? So we can use this property to solve this question, right? As we can see, every x coordinate of a rectangle and every y coordinate of a rectangle appears exactly 2 times, right? And since every point is pairwise distinct, so we can build some logic out of these conditions, right? So if you try to build some logic, so here I'm not giving explanations on any test cases, because it will it will be tough for getting the answer for some random test cases, right? So we have generalized the problem, right? So let us suppose a comma d is missing in this rectangle, right? The above rectangle which we have mentioned earlier, this rectangle, let's suppose this coordinate is missing, right? And these all three coordinates are given to us, right? And we have to find that missing point, right? So let us try to understand the question. So a comma b, c comma d and c comma b will be given to us, right? So what we will do, we will define two sets, right? Set 1 for storing x coordinate and set 2 for storing y coordinate, right? All these 3 points will be in the input stream, right? We are assuming that here n equal to 1, right? So for n equal to 1, n minus 4 into n minus 1, right? So 4 into 1 minus 1, that is 3. 3 vertices will be given to us, right? So a comma b, c comma d and c comma b are given to us. So we have defined two sets, set 1 for storing x coordinate and set 2 for storing y coordinate, right? So if we take the input a comma b, what we will do, we will see if a, that is the x coordinate a, is present in our set or not. If it is present, then we will remove this from our set, otherwise we will add this to our set, right? Same goes for y coordinate b. This is the basic logic, or you can say intuition, to solve this question, right? So how it is going to help while solving the question, let's see. So here we are assuming n equal to 1, so only 3 points are given to us. So let us find the missing point a comma t, right? By following the logic discussed earlier, right? So the points a comma b, c comma d and c comma b will be given to us, right? Initially set 1 and set 2 will contain nothing, right? So while for the first time, if we take the input a comma b, so what we will do, we will check if x coordinate a is present in our set or not. So here we can easily see that x coordinate a is not present in our set 1, as set 1 is initially empty, right? So what we will do, we will add a in this set, right? For b, it is also not present in set 2, so we will add b in set 2, right? So after doing this operation, set 1 will contain a and the set 2 will contain b, right? After taking the input c comma d, we will see if c is present in set 1 or not. So we can clearly see c is not present in set 1, right? So what we will do, we will add c in set 1. Same for d is also not present in set 2, so we will add d in set 2, right? So set 1, after doing this operation, set 1 will contain a comma c, right? And set 2 will contain b comma d, right? For the third input, c comma b, we will see c is present in our set 1, right? As we can clearly see, after processing the two inputs, we can clearly see c is present in our set 1, right? So what we will do, we will remove this coordinate from set 1, and also b is also present in set 2. So what we will do, we will remove b from the set 2, right? So after performing this operation, set 1 will contain a and set 2 will contain d, right? So the point a comma d which is missing, we have found this point, right? So the above logic which we have discussed earlier is working, right? So it is working for this problem, I think. So what will happen if all the vertices of a rectangle will be given to us, right? Is it gonna be present in set 1 or set 2 after performing all that vertices of that rectangle, right? So if you have all the vertices given, so let us suppose a rectangle with vertices are given to us and their vertices are a comma b, c comma d, a comma d and c comma b, right? All these 4 vertices are given to us, right? So if we apply this logic, if we apply the above logic which we discussed earlier, for these vertices, let's see what will happen. So initially set 1 will contain nothing and set 2 will contain nothing, right? So after taking the input of a comma b, we will see if a coordinate is present in our set 1 or not. So it is not present, so we will add this to our set 1, right? We will see if b is present in our set 2 or not. So it is not present in set 2, so we will add this to our set 2, right? So after doing this operation, set 1 will contain a and set 2 will contain b, right? After taking the input c comma d, we will see if c coordinate is present in our set 1 or not. So it is not present in our set, so we will add this to our set 1, right? We will see if d is present in our set 2 or not. So it is not present, so we will add this to our set 2, right? So after doing this operation, set 1 will contain a comma c and set 2 will contain b comma d, right? So let us take the input a comma d. For a comma d, we will see if a is present in our set 1 or not, right? So it is present. As we can see here, after processing the second input, in set 1, a comma c is present and set 2, b comma d is present. So the x coordinate a is present in our set 1, clearly we can see here. So what we will do, we will remove this from our set 1. Same for d. D is also present in set 2. So we will remove this from set 2, right? After doing this operation, set 1 will contain the point c and the set 2 will contain the y coordinate b, right? So let us take the input c comma b, right? So we will see if a is present in our set 1 or not. So it is present, right? As we can clearly see after processing the third input, set 1 contains c and set 2 contains b, right? So as we can see, set 1 contains c. So what we will do, we will remove c from the set 1, right? Same for same for d not, it will be b. So for the y coordinate b is present in our set 2. So what we will do, we will remove this from set 2. So after performing this operation, set 1 will contain nothing and set 2 will contain nothing. It means that for a rectangle whose all the vertices are given to us, they will not be present in set 1 and set 2 after processing all that vertices, right? Only the missing coordinate will be present in set 1 and set 2, as we have discussed earlier, right? For finding the missing point, what we have to do. So this was all about the logic of this question. So let us implement the logic of this. I have implemented the logic. Let us see the code for this problem, right? There is a code for this problem, right? So here t is the number of test cases. T is the number of test cases that we are taking as input, and for each test case, n, that is the number of rectangle, is given to us. So we are taking that as input, and we have defined two sets: set 1 for storing the x coordinate and set 2 for storing the y coordinate, right? So we will run a loop from 1 to 4n minus 1, and we will take the coordinates of the rectangles given to us, right? So x comma y is the rectangle which is x comma y is the coordinate which is given to us, right? So what we will check, we will check if x coordinate, that is x, is present in our set 1 or not. So if it is not present in our set, if it is present in our set 1, so what we will do, we will remove this from our set 1, right? Otherwise we will insert it into our set 1, right? Same for the y coordinate. If the y coordinate is present in our set 2, we will remove this from the set 2. Otherwise we will add this to our set 2, right? So after processing all that 4n minus 1 points, set 1 will contain the missing x coordinate and set 2 will contain the missing y coordinate. So we will print those coordinates, right? So let us run the code for the given test case, right? Let's see what is coming as output. So as we can see here, 2,2 is coming as output for this problem, right? This was all about the solution of this problem. I hope you have understood the solution and the code for this problem. Thank you.